get the Youth Summit started with our friends, Totally Positive Productions. Make some noise.
Good afternoon, how y'all doing? I'm Taj Jones. I'm the founder and executive director of Totally Positive Productions, and we're glad to be a part of the Black Women's Expo. Let's give the Black Expo a big round of applause, y'all. Totally Positive Productions is a nonprofit organization in the city of Chicago, and our mission is to produce positive rap, singing, dance, theater, and spoken word talent competitions, as well as produce positive off-the-street activities for youth ages 1 and up, and adults as a deterrent to drug and gang involvement. And we're happy to be here. If you want to learn more about Totally Positive Productions, you can go to www.totallypositiveproductions.com, or you can visit us on booth 1431 and 1433. So we're happy to be here, and what we're going to have for you, and then we also have a treat. We have some spoken word artists that came to our talent competition and were winners. So we're happy to have this section cut out, so you're going to get a taste from some spoken word. And you know what spoken word is? It's a hidden gem in the city of Chicago. And you know what they say, what comes from the heart reaches the heart, right? And that's what is very important when we work with the spoken word artists, is give them a platform so they can express themselves in a positive way. So without further ado, I would like to bring up our first performer. He came to us. He had 33 pieces that he had memorized. And actually his goal is to memorize 100 pieces that he wrote as well as perform. So he performed at our concert that we had, our spoken word talent concert that we had about a month ago, and he did an excellent job. So I'm happy to bring him to the stage right now. So let's give a big round of applause for EMANUEL Oliver, a.k.a. MANNARZM, with the title of his piece, Grace List. Let's give it up, y'all.
I used to break fists and take sips. I was the reason our bartenders make tips. Hanging with thugs in clubs or any place where you can shake hips. And if they was passing them blunt around, it was cool to take hits. See, doing that, you're taking a great risk. Because ain't no telling when they could be laced with. My friend said the weed got me higher than a spaceship. But really, it was the liquor that got me lifted like a facelift. I would take chicks down lake trips, down lake strips to the beach so we can take dips and doing anything that tastes bliss. And it was normal for me to date chicks that was born after age 6. The type of girls that are chase whips, set you up, then leave you in a great ditch. Then one day, my life took a great switch. I realized my life was repulsive, and it made me ache sick. If I turn back now, I'm not going back to the basics. I was in the need of the Lord's grace quick, on a road to hell's gate swift. Jesus, could you put me on your grace list? You're graceless. You're graceless. Jesus, could you put me on your grace list? You're graceless. You're graceless. Jesus, could you put me on your grace list? The answer was yes. I found rest like an oasis. I ran to the kingdom and embraced it. Jesus took my sins and erased it. He died for my sins as a replacement. Now me and the Father are adjacent. If this was a test, then I aced it. Dodging fiery darts of the devil like the Matrix.
2, 3. Yeah, that's about 12 minutes. You said 1 minute.
I pray to God he don't never let my face slip. Cause this life was more sweeter than some cake mix. Now that I'm born again, old friends want a straight trip. But I don't fellowship with dark people like a racist. Yes, I'm saved on his grace list. 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 Thank you.
Come on, y'all. Y'all could do better than that. Let's give them a big round of applause. You like that? Real nice, clean, right? No cursing or sexual explicit language. That's what we don't do. We never done it. And I thank God that we're spending time here at the Black Expo, because actually tomorrow, August 5th, is going to mark 30 years of us providing service to the youth and the community of the city of Chicago. So I thank God for that, and I thank God that we're here spending time with the Black Women's Expo. So next, our next performer, she loves God. She really loves God. And even during rehearsals or the competition, she always wanted to make sure she included God. And that's what the theme is about life. It's enjoying life and putting God first in everything that you do and not be ashamed of it. That's the key, especially when it comes to performing arts. So without further ado, I would like to bring up the next artist, Miss ANITA RIDDLE, a.k.a. spiritual lyricist, with the title of her piece, Outshine the Sun. Let's give it up, y'all.
Thank you. Outshine the sun. Congratulations are in order on a day such as this. Serenity, now that the task is complete, an emotion to look forward to your future. So many more feats, so many more triumphs, so many more black girls and black boys to pull up on your bootstraps as you ride into so many more levels of success. You lack nothing. And as you ride upon the wings of his stature, you become his voice. You become more attentive to his choice and mandate upon your calling. And right now, he's calling you to another level. New heights, new depths, so much more than a ring and a rhyme. Baby, it's your time. So keep treading those mountains like you used to. Keep outdoing and outshining the sun, because the battle is won. You can thank God for that. He has chosen you for greatness while keeping your mind, heart, soul, and body intact. This is your time. So go forth and outshine the sun. Thank you.
Come on, y'all. Y'all could do better than that. Let's give it a big round of applause. Outshine the sun. Ain't that something to be grateful for and thankful for? And some goals and aspirations to look forward to. You can't be trying to outshine the sun. Miss ANITA RIDDLE, good job. Next, we have this individual has done a lot. He performed last year. We was the first spoken word team to perform at the halftime show for the Chicago Sky. He's also have his picture on the Kennedy King College, where he's a recent college graduate. So that's a good on that. And he was a first place winner at our talent competition a few years ago at the Gary Coleman Youth Center. He really loves the arts, and his goal is to be a working professional artist. And that's a good thing, right? So without further ado, let's bring up Mr. Michael Williams, a.k.a. Just Mike, the poet, with the title of his piece, There's No Love There. Let's give it up, y'all.
No white image that's drawn from a picture. No words that falsely interprets God's scriptures. No false prophet. No slavery from evil man. No mind still stuck in bondage. It's no love there. No rejection or hurt from my past. No love for material and cash over my soul that will forever last. No one that's bold that disrespects and trolls the throne. No aliens, no drones, UFOs, or man-made clones. No today Pharisees that keep throwing their stones. No church folks that only go for the traditions and fashion shows. Money hungry and acting funny just the front, cuz it's no love there. No lies from a hurt soul that lives with old unforgiveness, abuse untold, going on and on with no change. It's just the same demeanor and tone. No one should go without shoes and clothes, without a home and runny nose, left freezing in the cold. Our government, it's no love there. No one should be alone, left confused. Is this my friend or one of my foes? Left with no trust from lust that went wrong. Is this still my husband or wife? Or did at some point the drama leave us with stains, tempers, and tensions? We became distant and unforgiving? No! Another divorce? It's no love there. Moving on with memories of he or she. Business left unfinished. I'm trembling. All you left to remember is that rape, that dark place, a long winter of storms and blizzards, the disasters, the disappearance of the innocent, the young and tenders. Well, let's blame what gave you the most hurt. A Klansman, a missing dad's hand, or maybe the church. Meanwhile, it's another Amber Alert. It's no love there, just monsters. No mothers, no fathers, just an orphan left to find their way. You're afraid to leave them, but you're torn with bruises on your face. No self-esteem, no growth, same corner, same hood and block, same vision. You see no way to escape. No role models, no real G's to follow. It's just phonies and fakes. Envy, jealousy, and hate. You see, it's just like back in Abel and Cain's day, another case, no mercy, no grace, so it's no love there, no one to care, no more passion. You see, you left when you decided to take Christ's place. It was your decisions, your choices. I guess freedom is doing it your way. No revelations, no psalms, no hymns that's calm, just trap and drill, anger and aggression, cursing with obsession, words of killing revenge. I got to hurt you. A spirit turned possessed with no confession within, cause it's no love there. Just criticizing and judging the ones that's doing well, trying to do better doing something. Another road rage, now they arguing and fussing, leading a gun, busting, handcuffing a fast reaction with assumptions. Do you really love yourself? No, it's no love there. He Muslim, she Buddhist, they Christian. So let's pick and make fun of them. Call them stupid and ignorant. But how you living? They say it's religion. It separates us. But if it's about race, then that's still hate. That's instilled in us. On my own skin, I know it's been rough, but it's made me tough. But in this flesh, it's a daily test. And I'm realizing it's no love there. Marvin Gaye said it best. I guess it will be no peace until we all rest. Or will we all be able to rest? Just something to think about. Because I can't judge where you go after death. But wherever I go, I just hope and pray that it's love there. Because no, I don't want to go where it's no love there. They say hell is not fair. But in this life, with no regards for another human life, something in them choose to not care. Many killers, those that take our little children, refuse to kneel and ask for salvation and healing. A different way to live right. With each in one heart that we compare, my people, ask yourself, is it love or it's no love there? Hey, peace and love, y'all. Thank y'all for listening. Just Mike the Poet.
All right, y'all, let's give it up. We want any good? Great job, Mr. Michael Williams. And once again, you can learn about Totally Positive Productions at www.totallypositiveproductions.store. And we also have apparel. We are a non-for-profit organization that provides community service, and we do free culture enrichment trips. We do service learning projects, and if you need community service hours, we're able to do that. And we also just provide different positive off-the-street activities for youth ages 1 and up as an adult, and adults as a deterrent to drug and gang involvement. And we would love to have you. You can come visit us and visit the artists at booth 1431 and 1433. Also, we're conducting a crime prevention seminar that takes place this afternoon at 3 p.m. in room N230A. N230A, we're having a 90-minute seminar, and some of these artists that's performing for you right now will also do a performance in the seminar as well. So once again, that's in room N230A, as in Apple. And we're so happy just to be here and be a part of the Black Women's Expo and just sharing some of what we do. Because some of these talents have been in other performances outside of the talent competition, because that's something that's really important for us to develop the talent so they can be ready for public performance. So this next act that we have, I'm kind of excited for. She came and auditioned because we're having the Talent Jam 2023 coming up soon, where first place is $1,000, second place is $750, third place is $500. So when she auditioned, we kind of decided that it would be a nice treat for the Black Women's Expo. First of all, she's 11 years old. 11 years old, and she decided to give her life and start focusing on doing spoken word in the performing arts. And to me, that's a blessing in nowadays when you find some kids making a decision to go into the arts and writing and being able to perform. So I really want you just to sit back and relax and give her a big round of applause. Her name, she's just dynamite, and you're going to be hearing a lot from her in the city of Chicago. So without further ado, I would like to present to you AKIRA SLAUGHTER, a.k.a. AK's Revenge, with the title of her piece, Self-Destruction.
This message will self-destruct in 3 minutes. Now, riddle me this. How you seeking and sleeping? Want to hear answers with closed ears unless you hear what you want to hear. Self-destruction, I mean you're headed for self-destruction. You stand behind your gun like we not the main ones in front of it, but that seems to be your fun of it. Gangster, shoot on the ops until it's the opposite. When the cop fires back, it's tragic. Being blind to what you defined and the reinforcements you've provided, you've been blindsided. Pay more attention to the mention of drug rap. Rap your Peter Turman coffin pretty bold and a gift wrap. Give it to you for your 16, yet another 16, all part of their scheme. And you play right into it. Focusing on obnoxious expenses left your people defenseless. Want to see your consequences? 3 times more likely could you get shot and killed by white Americans. 25% decrease in undergraduate enrollment. 1.99 million, to be exact. This is self-destruction. We play ourselves like a pawn, keep acting like a rookie. We kings and queens, but we moving 2 spaces up, then right back to square one. Life is chess and you're losing. Self-destruction, I mean you're headed for self-destruction. Trouble youth who don't know the truth, know more about what they spit in the booth. But y'all ain't real listening. This message will self-destruct in 2 minutes. I kneel to pray. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, trigger to trigger, bust to bust. While I'm writing a poetry, they typing up eulogies. We need unity and mass mutiny, not to be put under scrutiny. This is a movement, not a moment. No one and no one are ever going to wake up if we all stay asleep. This is self-destruction. self-destruction. Bulletproof? No, but he became proof of their bullets. That is self-destruction. Bringing our egos like a wrecking ball, leave our own in the rubble. That is self-destruction. Turning our back on the world to face the places we're not even welcomed. That is self-destruction. Pointing the gun toward each other like we point fingers in the face of backlash. That is self-destruction. If we just stopped and stood and thought and took action, but no. That is self-destruction. Y'all ain't really listening. This message will self-destruct in 1 minute. 400 years ago, we were making memories that made enemies of the wrong people, and then were left without an ally. Smart and sly, down and dirty. 713 going on 30, soldier born right into an early grave. That is self-destruction. This is self-destruction. What is so hard to grasp about that concept? You scream, stop the violence, but in action, you remain quiet. And now this game of cat and mouse where everyone is prey and predator, hunt and hunted. If you would stop and reminisce, you would see this difference. You would appear no more than a statistic. That is self-destruction. This is self-destruction. How do you sit idly by watching decay and death with no rest? These are our people. Y'all ain't really listening. This message will self-destruct in 5, 4, 3, 2,